When we were kids, my sister had one of those My Model dolls. I'm sure that some of you have seen these before. Basically, it's a life-size model of a head and shoulders with lots of long hair. And so the point is, young kids who want to play hairdressers can cut the hair, and when they inevitably do a terrible job, well, it's of no real consequence. So my sister would hack away at this thing with a pair of blunt scissors. Sometimes she'd use a bread knife. And when she would slip and stick the blade right through the thing's eye, well, it was just cute. But no harm done. What's interesting, however, was after a few attempts, she actually became quite good at cutting hair. This process of practicing on a life-size replica helped her, both to purge her of some latent psychopathic tendencies, but also to hone her craft. And this makes intuitive sense. Who's ever been past a hairdresser before with a sign out the front that says free haircuts? Is your first thought not, why are they free? Is it maybe because the person doing the cutting has never used a pair of scissors before? Are you maybe looking for some life-size My models? It's not very confidence-inspiring, in other words. So I tell this story because it helps to elucidate the value in trial and error in high-stakes environments, where one wrong move can mean serious repercussions. And there aren't many things with higher stakes than getting your hair cut, but we could probably agree that invasive medical surgeries would have to be one. Everyone has either had some form of medical surgery or knows someone who has. In my case, it's both. And it's not an easy thing to talk about. We are so conditioned to revile against pain, and yet our ability to have medical surgeries is one of the great achievements of medicine. But the stakes are high, about as high as they can come. So if you or your loved one was about to go under the knife, wouldn't you feel better if the surgeon had practiced on a My model a few times first? Enter Anatomiz3D. This revolutionary medtech company is a first mover in the medical 3D printing space, and is leveraging modern technology to change the way surgeries are planned and executed. With Anatomiz3D, your MRI or CT scan results are used to produce a life-size 3D replica of your anatomy, encompassing exact in vivo anatomical structures. Basically, they make a My model out of you. These models cover both bone and soft tissue and provide surgical teams with an incredibly precise level of detail about the patient, enabling them to create tailored surgical plans so that when they're in there doing their thing, there's no surprises. This technology is changing the way that surgical medicine is being practiced. Imagine being able to prefabricate cutting or drilling guides that are adapted to the individual patient's anatomy, or producing surgical implants that have been built from the ground up based on the patient's scans. The opportunities for innovation here are endless. Now, better surgeries means better recovery time and better outcomes for patients, and that is no small achievement. This is the sort of technology that not too long ago we would have marveled at in sci-fi movies, and now it's here, and it's working, and it's making a real difference, and it's all thanks to Anatomiz3D. So, next time you're getting a haircut, spare a thought for the thousands of people who really go under the knife every single day, and be thankful that when the time comes for you to actually have an operation, Anatomiz3D will be there to light your path.